We have 500 subscribers now, and instead of making a special, I'm gonna get to work on my animatronics. And I know that's a controversial thing, but hear me out, right? I think getting the animatronics done is more important than making a video. Maybe. So, this is an update video, and then I'm gonna show a video of Chucky after. So this is kind of the 500 subscriber special, but it's also just like a update thing. I'm gonna explain this Chucky, and then later on, after this video, I'll make a video just about him, because I know that's probably what people care about. So, I don't know, quick overview, here we go. 3D printed his stuff, painted it. You can kind of tell it's 3D printed, just ignore it, please. His mouth is there, it's got a seam, it's kind of like a puppet. But if you're looking at it from up here, oh no, that's terrible. You can tell, you can definitely... let's just move on. His eyes are bigger than the real Chucky's eyes, but I did that on purpose because I didn't want him to look scary, and he ended up looking scary anyway. I made his eyelids light blue because the real Chucky has blue eyelids now, but I'm pretty sure originally he had like gray eyelids. So, compromise, this is close to white and blue at the same time. His eye mechanism, I 3D printed that. I'm really proud of that. Chuck's also the first thing that I'm doing that uses sub-micros, which are my new favorite thing of all time, even though they're kind of freaking expensive and I'll never use them again. And he uses big motors too, so he uses lots of different types of motors. He has pretty much every... well, he has more movements than the real thing, but he doesn't have it. He's not gonna get a torso turn. I could give him a torso turn, because I have one of these, and that's enough, but I don't know, we'll see. If he does well, he'll get the ability to turn his torso. He doesn't have eye up and down, but I don't think anyone cares about that. I mean, okay, like realistically, his head can only have so many movements before it gets too heavy, and then I have to make a bigger neck, and then I won't be able to use one of these to turn his torso anyway. So, to compromise, I got rid of his eye up and down because I felt like that's something that no one would care about if it got removed. His eyelids don't move right now, because I gotta work on those later, and his ears don't wiggle right now. He doesn't even have ears, even though I have already printed them, and you'll see them later in this video. Thanks for 500 subscribers. I don't even know 500 people, so if you all comment, then I'll know you. The camera isn't picking this up good, but here's Chuck's ears. They're kind of really bad and splotchy, but that's fine, I guess. And then here's his microphone hand. It's really cracky. I might like reprint it. And then here's his other hand with a cigar in it. This is Jasper's fret hand. It's got paint in there, that's the problem. Here's Krusty's hand that's gonna have the bat in it. And then his other hand is freaking huge. So, don't know how that's gonna work out. This is Pasquale stuff. Ignore the pizza. I know it's bad. It's just give me some time. And then here's his mouth. I really like the way that I did this. This is like kind of broken. The pizza cutter. And then, anyways, I like the way that I did this because now his mouth is like perfect. So it'll like, yeah, perfect size. That's what I tried to say. Let me explain what these are for, okay? Mr. Munch, right? His door's open. He doesn't lean out. Pasquale does lean out. What if, instead of him leaning out, I just gave him a lot more movements? Since I'm going to give Mr. Munch a lot of movements that the real thing doesn't have. Like, I'm going to give my Portrait Munch eye turns. I don't think the real Mr. Munch portrait had eye turns. And I'm even going to give him eyebrow movements, because in the pictures of him, his eyes are either down and scary or up and goofy, so I'm going to give him those eyebrows. But anyways, Pasquale was getting left out. He has nothing but like mouth and mustache, and that's all he can do besides blinking. So to make up for his lack of movements, I'm gonna give him moving eyes, so the servo motors can rotate his eyes. This is hard to do with one hand. The servo motors can rotate his eyes, and he can look around. It's just like what the V1 animatronics at Winchester have. And then we have this. This is Madame Oink's mask. This was the first print I did of her. It doesn't really look very good. The snout is like broken. I'm gonna put a servo motor in there so that her nose can wiggle whenever she snorts or oinks. And then her mouth is rough, okay? What I did for her was I looked at like her wrinkly chin. I didn't actually give her the wrinkles, and instead I turned the wrinkles into the hole where her mouth goes, so that it'll like fold in like that. That's good enough. And then her eyes still need to be printed. And then Big Oink. This is the right size, but her jaw is terrible. I'm still ripping it like off and fixing the hole, but the nose is correct. Where did it go? The nose is correct this time. So yeah, there's most of the pieces I have from my show. There's people with portrait stages out there, but mine is trying to be not the most accurate, you know, because I changed the eyes. I don't know what you would call it. Mine's a hybrid between what I think it should have been and what it actually was. So, you know, and then I'll get to program CEC shows. So, like, if you want to listen to something from 1977 and you want to watch what I think would end up being, hopefully my bots can be the closest to the real thing on YouTube, at least movement-wise. And, you know, then we can do more. After I've finished Chuck E. Cheese and his entire band, I kind of want to make the Rock-afire Explosion, but that'll be in years from now, because it's going to take me a long time to do him. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Thanks for 500 subs. If you want to, like, not to, like, beg for engagement or anything, but, like, if you want to, like, say something in the comments, I'm free to answer your questions. Especially since I gotta make a video about Chuck. Like, I'm gonna show him moving in the next video. So in that video, I guess at the end of that video, I could respond to any questions. Not necessarily like a Q&A, but yeah, it's pretty much a Q&A. So, thank you. See you later if I get the video done. Where did that come from? This is a very high definition camera. Wait a minute. Chuck in 4K is crazy. Ooh. Look at that. Those pearly whites. And his eyes.